Good day. How are you? I am Sarah B, and welcome to my channel. I am doing a reading today for the collective, for the energy, focus on the energy for the week ahead. Spirit, I'm shuffling for the collective. What is it that they need to know? And what's coming in for them this week? What do they need to focus on? And messages that they need for this week. What's coming in, Spirit? What is the energy coming in for the collect? Thank you. Okay. Well, a lot of divine feminine energy, first of all. So we have the thinking woman and a woman holding a coin. So I feel like this week's energy is going to be focusing on divine feminine. And, this isn't gender specific. We all have masculine and feminine within us. So I'm not excluding the masculines here. But I do feel like there is going to be a lot to process, is what I'm hearing. A lot to process. Now, that could be a financial situation. This could be a move towards growth. But I feel like this is going to be benefiting you. It could be learning about new ways to save. I feel like this could have something also to do with I was called to be drawn in on this cat. And I heard the word familiar, like a witch and their cat, that's their familiar. So this might have something to do with an animal in your life. Maybe there's something going on with an animal, or maybe you have like an animal spirit surrounding you, or maybe you are going to be communicating with your animal guide. Maybe you're spending time out in nature. But I was drawn into this cat. I never even noticed that cat before. I don't really like cats. No offense to those cat lovers out there, but a cat is something I'll easily overlook. So for me to be drawn into it, it has to have some importance. But I do feel like there's something that you are sorting through mentally, trying to figure stuff out, gain clarity on it. Maybe you're saving money to invest in something that you are doing some research on. Maybe you're trying to buy something, make an investment, perhaps. But definitely big divine feminine energy. Hi, Christy. How are you? I'm so good. Glad to see you. All right. What else, Spirit, from this deck? What else do we need to know for this week? What is coming in? So if you're just tuning in, I'm Sarah B, and this is Just Be Tarot. Thank you for your amazing energy. I am pulling cards for this week's energy. So what's coming towards us, messages that we need to know. Just pulled out the thinking woman and woman holding a coin, so I'm getting a lot of divine feminine energy. Girl power. Stepping into your power is what I just heard. Women stepping into their power. Now, today is the 2/2 portal. And I was reading about it on my lunch hour today. And it was what I was reading said that because we do have a February 22nd, which is the 222 portal. So anytime in the next 20 days is a great time to be manifesting. So I want to pass that along to you guys. Um, Try to be really in touch with yourself, with your higher power, and try to have your energy high and your vibrations high so you can reach the highest manifestations you can to bring that energy towards you. So I wanted to make sure that I shared that with you. I was on my lunch and I was thinking, oh, I want to mention that today when I go live. We have Goddess of the Moon. Coincidentally, it was the full moon in Leo um, over the week. We're still in the full moon energy right now. So you can still, be um, releasing for that full moon energy in Leo. Um, the full moon in Leo is about having fun, releasing yourself, letting yourself be free, um, taking control of a situation, um, knowing that you have worth, and, you know, being free, not caring what other people think. So that's something to think about. Now, let me. I have this deck for my Tuesday channeled readings that'll be posted tomorrow. And I was told when I was setting up for that reading, right before I came on here, to bring this to this reading. So here I am. So let's see. Spirit, I'm shuffling for the collective energy for this week. What is it that they need to know? Messages coming in for this week as a collective. Now, after I'm done the collective reading, I go through the chat and go through each question one by one. So you can start asking questions in the chat, and I will get to them once I'm through these oracle decks. I go through about 5 oracle decks before I get to the card pulls for you guys. But I do go in order that they come in. I pull about 2 cards for each question. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more. I go in the order that they are received. So be patient. You don't have to spam the chat because I do get to your question eventually. Now this, we have empathy. You're being asked to open your heart. A lot of people, I know a lot of my viewers are empathetic people anyway. I know you guys are healers, and there's a lot of empathy coming from you anyway. But you're asked to open your heart and your mind and put yourself in other people's positions. If it's not so easy for you to be empathetic, to listen to people who might be coming to you. People might be drawn to you this week. They might see you as a safe place. So make sure that you are having patience with these people. It's not always... Some people don't have anybody. And this is a really tough time of year for people. And it's a hard world out there right now. So if you can just keep an open heart and an open mind. And look, it even has an ear on this picture. A little birdie was telling me. So maybe somebody's going to be coming in for you. Now we have companionship. Maybe you have plans to get together with friends. Um, you might be making a deal with somebody. You might be scheduling something. Let's see what else. I feel like there's more to this friend card. I feel like there's somebody coming in to tell you something. And they're going to be in a place of not doing so well. And you're going to be asked to come through for them. Fortune and discovery. Yeah, something's going to be discovered. Something's going to be coming in here through this connection. It could be a friend group. Maybe you guys are all doing something together or have plans, like maybe you're going on a cruise or going somewhere warm if it's cold. There's a map. So maybe you are traveling with somebody, with a group of friends. I do feel like it's going to bring you good luck. Whatever is coming through with your friendship group is going to be bringing you a lot of abundance, a lot of good fortune, a lot of good times. Laughter, I just heard. Letting your hair down. Being childlike. Especially if you haven't been able to do that in a while. Treat yourself. We have romance. Ooh, so maybe you'll meet somebody. If you're in a single, maybe you'll meet somebody on this trip. We have romance. We have choice, which is also the Lover's card in tarot. So we have romance and the Lover's card, really. A choice. I just heard, you can go with this, or you can go with that. And then we have loss. So I just heard grieving. Some of you might be grieving something. And again, drawn to this, I just heard familiar again. Like the cat in that other card, we have a crow in this card. Except this crow is picking the very last bit of meat from the skull. So maybe that's like trying to tell us the people that you might be familiar with might be a little deceptive. They're taking the very last of what you have to offer. So be careful for that energy. You might have to take this friendship as a loss, perhaps. So yeah, so watch out for that energy. Let's see what this deck is telling us. Spirit, what are the messages coming through? I am Sarah V, and this is Just Be Tarot. Don't forget to click on like and subscribe to my channel, and also hit that notification bell. That's going to let you know when I'm going live or posting new readings. I'm going to try to get this channeled reading recorded today and posted for tomorrow. So let me know your opinion on the channeled readings that I've been doing on Tuesdays. I didn't do it last Tuesday because I had released all the zodiac sign readings. But so every week that it's not a zodiac monthly reading, it'll be on Tuesdays, the Tuesday channeled readings. So let me know, give me your feedback on them. Let me know if you like it or not. We have manifesting dreams. Like I said, that 2-2 portal. It's a perfect time to be manifesting right now. And there's 20 days to do so. When, we're really, that portal's open. And it's going to be until the 22nd of February. And it's a really big opportunity for you to connect with your higher power and bring in a lot of abundance. Spirit's paying attention to you right now. But you have to keep your energy and your vibrations high enough to bring that energy back to you. Let's see what else. What else, Spirit? What else for the collective? Thank you. We have flying free. I unfurl my wings and fly. I feel like this is about not just standing on the sidelines anymore in preparation for something. It's like you've done the work, because they're saying, I unfurl my wings and fly. Well, obviously, if you're flying, but I feel like this is saying, okay, so finally I took the chance to unfurl my wings. I stopped staying on the sidelines. I stopped watching other people fly. And I realized, you know what? I have those same wings. Why don't I do it? So, like I said in the beginning of the reading, you're realizing your worth. You're realizing that you have the same opportunities as everybody else does if you take the chance and spread your wings. Because everybody has the same wings, but you have to know how to use them. This could also be about getting a different perspective, because when you fly, when you take those steps into the unknown, then you do see things from a different perspective. How many times have we thought of something was going to be one way, and then when you started doing it, you're like, oh, I didn't realize that. It is an aha moment. But you would have never known until you took those steps and started something. So, and that could be in anything. That could be like being an apprentice. Like, oh, I didn't know how that happened. Um, with anything. We don't know until we try. So I feel like this is Spirit saying, take this week as an opportunity to spread your wings. And any step in that direction, I'm not saying, drop everything and just, start flying. Any step in that direction is a step in the direction, is starting to spread your wings. We all know it's not going to happen at once. And the universe isn't saying, make it all happen at once. So, at least a baby step in the direction of flying free and being your own person. Being the person you meant to be, not just your own person, but towards the dreams that you have and the goals that you've set. Let's see if I can get one more from this card before I move on to a different deck. All right, so we have listen to your heart. This is Spirit saying, maybe it's time that you choose your heart over your head this week. A lot of times we have to be smart about the way we handle things. And we always, it's head over heart when it comes to certain decisions we make moving ahead, with certain things being on a right path. But Spirit saying this week, you might have an opportunity or something might be coming towards you where you need to put your heart over your head. If you're able to help somebody, then do it. If you're able to be in touch with somebody, then do it. It's about thinking with your heart this week. Now, it changes. You can't always make every decision with your heart, but you have to realize when and where. So this is going to resonate differently with everybody. But I feel like some of you are going to have an opportunity where you're like, well, I logically I should be doing this, this, and this, but my heart's saying, mm, I just have to go in this direction. So Spirit saying this week, make the decision to follow your heart. Go where it leads you. Listen to your higher power. Listen to your gut. Okay, so moving on over to this one. This one is messages from Spirit. I only have a couple more to go before I get to the card pull. So I see that you guys are putting your questions up there. Thank you so much. And I go in the order that they come in. Right now, I'm working on the collective overall energy for the week coming up. And then I move on to the card pull for you guys. I pull 2 cards for every question. And sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more, depending on what Spirit provides. No need to ask a question more than once, but everybody is welcome to ask a question. I do get to your questions. I can't answer yes or no questions. It's tarot. It's about energy. So try to phrase the questions so they're not yes or no answers. I mean, I'll try my best with what I have, but I'm just saying it's a lot easier if you phrase the questions. Okay, so let's see here. We have make a gratitude list. Okay, it's not only Thanksgiving when you need to be thankful, it's every day for everything. So, and if you need to remind yourself, especially on hard days, the full moon affects a lot of people, and I work in customer service. So I had to keep revisiting the fact that, I'm grateful to have my job, like the list of things I'm grateful for, even though these people are a bit touched with this moon energy. So, for some people, it helps to write it out, to connect with your higher power that way, to write down what you're grateful for. Do more of what makes you feel good. Okay, maybe years ago, you used to be a painter, like a fine arts painter, not like a painter painting walls. And you stopped doing it because, you had to finish school, and then you met your soulmate, and you got married, and then you had kids, and your easel and everything is put away in the attic. But it made you feel so good and got you out of your head and into your space. It was meditative for you. Spirit saying, grab that easel, bring it down from the attic, and do more of what makes you happy. Rewire your brain. We cannot, in the world today, we cannot be sitting and dwelling on this dismal energy. We have to do what makes us happy. We have to find the things that make us happy. If you don't have something, go find it. Go find what makes you happy. Try things, try new things, exciting things. And even if they're not so exciting, maybe you want to go to an art museum. Maybe you want to go to a roller skating rink because you're like, you know what? I used to like roller skating. Yeah, put on the skates, babe. Go. Try it. Have fun. Do what makes you happy. Because that's what life's about. We cannot stay up here. It's not healthy. And we have volunteer. Or at least try. And, some people have kids and full-time jobs and extracurricular events, and you're running your kids here and there. But volunteering can mean more than like, you know, going to a food shelter. Maybe your friend is in a bind and they need help with their kids. Like, oh, you know what? Can you pick? I'm not able to get to after school care. Can you drive little Joey home? That's a like you're giving of yourself. Anytime you give of yourself without expecting anything in return, that's considered being a volunteer. And I think we do it a lot more than we know. It doesn't mean you have to go to some place and say, okay, I'm here to volunteer. I mean, that's lovely for people, but Spirit sees you helping all the time. Spirit says, you know what? I have a friend who I can see is maybe down in their luck, and I invite them over for dinner a couple times a week. You're giving of yourself. You're seeing past, these outside situations, and you just want to be there for your friend. It's all a part of this giving of yourself. Okay, so we have the hidden truth we're going to do. See what messages come out here. Now, this is for, people in your lives who, first person you think of when you hear the message and how it relates to them. This could be multiple people from your life. This could be familial. This could be a spouse, a situationship. It could be, children, adult children, parents. Let's see, Spirit, what messages do you have from this deck for our collective for this week? What messages do they need to know for this week? What messages? Can we have some guidance? Thank you. We need to let each other go. Okay? It's a hard thing. But your higher power is saying, you need to detach. Maybe both of you need healing right now. It doesn't mean you're never going to be together again or see each other, but maybe there's a reason for it. You have to trust the universe. So many things remind me of you. So you're still in somebody's mind, even though there might be no contact situation. Somebody still has you on their mind. So if you've been questioning that, there's your answer. Thank you. I left you before you could leave me. Somebody's was trying to protect their heart, it seems. So they wanted to be the one to leave first, so you didn't have to see how broken they were. Or they didn't want you to see how broken they were. Thank you. I want you. So somebody might have somebody in their life who has a crush on you or wants to get to know you a little bit better. That's always fun. Okay, we're going to do one more deck. This is another love deck. Ooh. And then we'll move on to the questions for you. All right, Spirit, what from this deck for our collective? Shuffling for the collective. Thank you. For this week, what's coming in for them regarding love? Unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Somebody is smitten, and somebody wants kisses. I feel like a makeout session. Affection. Paradise. Happiness. Expansion. Joy. Playfulness. Oneness. Enjoying each other. Hanging out. Just hanging out and getting to know each other. I love that. Playfulness. Oneness. Hanging out. Laughing. Strolling. Telling jokes. Being silly. Collecting inside jokes and memories. Doesn't that sound lovely? Okay, so we have lightning. Bum, bum, bum. Sudden change. Shocking news. A surprise. An epiphany. Upheaval. Transformation. So something's about to change in somebody's love life. What will it be? We have stabbed in the back. Oh my. Heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. Now these two came out together. So I feel like some of you might be putting things to an end with somebody, or somebody might be putting something to an end with you. I feel like you know this is coming, though. And I don't feel like this is going to be stabbed in the back. I feel like they're going to come right for your heart with this one, unfortunately. I feel like, though, it might be something that they did behind your back. But they are going to change your world. Transformation is going to come out of it, though. Not that that'll make you feel better anytime soon, but you will grow from the situation. Is there anything else from this? Anything else, Spirit? Nope, that looks like it's it. So let's move on to tarot. Spirit, which deck should I use today? This one? You got it. All right, so let me burn some more incense. Get some more incense up here. So I hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope it was relaxing for you. It was freezing here. And what really stunk, I'm just gonna bitch to you for a second, was our internet and Wi-Fi went down, so it's freezing. It's like 6 degrees outside, okay? No joke. You can't do anything outside. You're not going anywhere. And you're kidding? The TV's not working? What? So I did start spring cleaning because there was nothing else to do. So Spirit says, you know what? Sometimes you just need to turn off the TV for a second and get shit done. And that's exactly what I did. I just saw Jazz say, it's my birthday. Happy birthday, Jazz. Jazz is a big friend to this channel and a very loyal viewer. Thank you, Jazz, as always, and happy birthday to you. All right, so I'm scrolling up to the tippy top and starting this reading. Now that my incense is lit, let me remind you guys, I am Sarah B, and this is Just B Tarot. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And I hope you enjoyed the collective reading. I am posting a channeled reading tomorrow morning. So take a look at that. And also for February, your monthly zodiac signs are all posted. So please go and check them out too. They're only like 15 minutes long. You can spend 15 minutes uh for your monthly zodiac reading. All right, so find out what's coming in for you in February by going to my channel and finding your zodiac sign. Of course, you can do your sun, your moon, your rising, whatever you want. All right, so I am shuffling, getting rid of getting my energy in here so I can connect with you. I read the messages in the order that they appear. I try to pull 2 cards, sometimes less, sometimes more come out. But let's go ahead and get started. You'll know it's your question because I will read your handle first and then ask the question. Now, I don't really answer questions about health, pregnancy. I please try to ask the questions so it's not a yes or no question. I read energy. I'm not a fortune teller. So keep that in mind as well. I can read the energy surrounding you for the very recent past and the very near future. And that's about it. Like, I can't see who you're going to marry in 5 years. I can't do any of that because energy is so fluid. And energy can change by a mere thought you're having, or a thought that your person is having right now can affect the outcome of something in a year. All right, so let's keep that in mind and see what comes up. Okay, Lucy Galloway, 213 says hi, and Lucy Galloway says you're really pretty. Oh my gosh! Thank you. That's such a nice way to start off the chat. Thank you. I appreciate you. Carla Duarte. Hi, Carla. I want to ask if the course I am thinking to apply is going to be good for me. I am concerned with my finances, but hopefully it will pay off. Let's see. What's going on with this course that Carla wants to take? What's the energy surrounding this course? What's the energy surrounding this course, Spirit, for Carla? I got that. It is going to be a new adventure for you, in that to take the chance. There's a lot to learn on this journey. Page of Rods and the Fool. Take the chance and do it. Now let me see about finances. Spirit, what's the energy regarding finances in this course? Carla's a little worried. What does she need to know about finances in this course? Okay, it might be rough. You might have to pull some purse strings together, but I do feel like you're going to make it work either way, like you said, with this 9 of rods. You're not going to give up. This is something you want to pursue. You're going to put your mind to it. You know, that 9 of wands is that soldier who just will jump in the next time they can. They're just waiting to be tagged in again. And that's like you're not going to give up. You're going to take whatever you can, whatever opportunity it is to learn. I do feel like you might not get you're feeling like you might not get a second chance. This might not come around again. So you really think that while it's here in front of you, that you should take this chance. It might not come up again. And I agree with you. We have these were the first 2 cards to come out. New and new. New opportunity for adventure. A nice, trust the universe. The universe is going to make it work out for you with this Fool card. The universe will always have your back. If you want to accomplish something, and you manifest that energy, you got it. All right, so let's see. Thank you, Carla. Maria Scorpio 92 says, "Hey, miss." Well, hello, Maria. Maria Scorpio 92 says, "I'm wondering how many kids will I have in life?" I don't know. Like I said, I don't really read about for pregnancy. Like I said, any kind of I mean, you're single right now, so I don't know if you're going to have any, to be honest with you. Now, the Three of Cups did come out. What did you mean by this Three of Cups energy from Maria regarding kids? I feel like there's lots of opportunities for you to meet people, but you're not taking the opportunities with this Page of Wands in reverse. I mean, right now we have 10 of Cups, okay? We have 7 and 3 equaling 10 of Cups. That's emotional happiness. That's family. So I feel like as much as I say I can't read kids, Spirit showed me this. You know, the Ten of Cups energy where there's the rainbow and the family standing underneath of it in some way, shape, or form. The Ten of Cups energy, that's the energy we're looking at. But you have to set, you have to put the work in to find somebody. It doesn't look like you've been doing that with this Page of Wands. It's like zero passion here for finding somebody. But when you do, it's going to be like that happy family card. Carla says, "I agree." Oh, thank you. And thank you, Maria. I appreciate your question. Carla, you're sweet. Maria Scorpio says, "Also wondering, will me and Philip ever get together again?" What is the energy between Maria and Philip? The energy between Maria and Philip. Energy between Maria and Philip, please. I wouldn't discount it. I do feel like you have a lot of lessons to learn, both of you. But this is the card of learning lessons. And it's also the card of, of like a priest marrying somebody, or like overseeing like a wedding. There's two keys coming to, they're crisscrossing. So, and you're in this Queen of Wands energy where he still might see you as really desirable, because the Queen of Wands is a desirable energy. Starry Night. Hi, can I ask, what does Joseph think I think of him? Okay, Spirit, what's Joseph's impression? What does he think? Thank you. We got the Three of Swords. That somebody is going to break somebody's heart. Maybe that you're going to break his heart. But we have the Judgment card. So he also might be thinking that you maybe you give him a second chance, or there's like a rebirth or a second chance or some kind of do-over. I don't know. That might make sense to you, but I feel like he thinks you're going to break his heart. Starry Night says, what is Joseph confused about? Keep getting that oracle card. What is Joseph confused about? It might be finances. Maybe you're making more than them and they feel emasculated by that, or like they are not in the same level or position as you financially. That might make them feel weird, because I feel like it has a lot to do with money, because we have the Page of Pentacles too. I don't know if it's confusion as much as it is like worry and anxiety. And maybe it's just he's just in his head about it. That he's not going to be able to make you happy unless there's this much money coming in, and he doesn't see it happening anytime soon. Thank you, Starry Night. Okay, Helga says, I'm starting to talk to this man. What is the energy? What is the energy between Helga and the person she's thinking about? What is the energy between Helga and the person she's thinking about? What is the energy there, Spirit? I feel like there's a lack of self-confidence. Somebody is shy, or somebody's being shy or holding back. I just heard being reserved. Maybe they're trying to see something from, maybe they're trying to see what you see, or vice versa. You're trying to see what they see. But I do feel like there's a shyness or lack of confidence. Somebody is on reserve. Thank you, Helga. Christina ZJ4JE says hi. Jasmine Cower XL3ZE says hi. Crystal Davis M9T says hi. I'm new. Is there any way that you can do something for me? Sure. What would you like me to do for you? Let me know. Okay, Christina ZJ4JE says, is my lesson that I need to be learned with my ex or my sister? Thank you, Spirit. I can give you the energy. Obviously, it's not going to come out and say ex or sister, so you're going to have to determine what energy fits best for either one of them. Okay, so I see a lack of opportunity here. So somebody might not have, you might not have learned your lesson with either one of them yet. I do see somebody might be coming in for a second chance, and there's going to be a lot of conflict, a lot of fighting when you see each other. But I don't think this has happened yet. There hasn't been an opportunity. But it's coming. It's coming for you. Now, do I know if it's going to be your ex or your sister? Nope. Who have you been in contact with? Who do you usually get to? I mean, you might be seeing your sister at holidays. I mean, I don't know your relationship. I mean, I don't know when the last time you saw your ex was. I don't know if there's any contact. But I feel like this is going to be an in-person confrontation. Going to be fighting, bickering, like not fist fighting, not like physical altercation, but definitely words will be said. A lot of bickering, conflict. Crystal Davis, M9T, says, is this collective or specific signs? Well, now it is not specific signs, it's specific to your questions. Before it was collective. Oh, see, Carla already asked. Answer. Thank you, guys. Christina said, this is good. Well, thank you. PJJ51s says, hi. Prabha, why is Richard isn't talking to me the way he used to? Okay, what's the energy? What's up with Richard? Asking for Prabha. What is up with Richard? What is the energy there? What is that energy? He feels like there's been a disconnect. We have the Six of Cups in reverse and the King of Cups in reverse. So there's been an emotional disconnect. He doesn't feel as close to you anymore. I feel like was there messages that went unreplied or emails or some kind of communication that didn't go through, or maybe you read them the wrong way or he read them the wrong way, like the connotation was off and the tone was off. Something got misinterpreted, because I'm feeling like there's some kind of message that got misinterpreted is what I just keep hearing. But there was definitely a disconnection here, and I feel like it has to do with communication of some kind. Being at service. I think you're talking about volunteering, right? Being at service, helping people. I think that's me. Hopefully that's what you're referring to. If not, let me know. Lauren, W8K. Please, could I have a look at what's coming up next in love? Of course you can. Spirit, what's coming up next in love for Lauren? What is coming up next in love? Somebody is going to be coming towards you wanting an emotional connection. Spirit, tell me more about this emotional connection. Ooh. I just said that this is the card of like leading to marriage. You know, 2 keys, 2 cups. Get what I'm saying? So I do feel like somebody's going to be coming in, and this relationship could lead to something bigger. If it's not marriage, then it might be cohabitation with these keys. Maybe moving in together. But it's going to be something that is much deeper than friendship and is going to be long term, is what I'm feeling. Thank you, Lauren. Happy birthday again, Jazz. Okay, Simran 0. Hi, may I know what is coming in my career? Simran is asking about their career. Oh, yep, this is all about money here. I feel like you, at one point, you thought you had it all. I do feel like this situation is healing itself. We have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So I do feel like you're coming out of this hole you're in financially. Now we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, which makes me think that there are more places to apply to. There's something that you haven't sent your resume to, or you haven't explored this option. I feel like it's going to come to you. I don't know how it's going to come to you, but I feel like it's going to be like all of a sudden you're going to be like, "Oh, let me let me see what this if this person has a contact," or it's going to be like you're going to see some kind of advertisement or something. But it's going to bring you out of this hole that you're in. You're welcome, Jazz, and thank you, Simran. Okay, Simran, I already answered that. Okay, Viraj, Aurora, BLECD. Is interview of Air India cabin crew canceled, or is I can't really answer or questions. Is this or this? What's going on with this Air India situation for Viraj? What's the energy there? I just heard don't put all your eggs in one basket. So maybe that's a sign like applying to other places. We just got the Page of Rods in reverse. Thank you. Yeah, and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like it's not looking like you'll receive the job. I hope that's wrong, but I heard don't put your eggs in one basket. Viraj also said, will I be selected in Air India cabin crew? No, I don't think you will, according to what I just pulled. And also, until when can I get selected? Divine timing, buddy. I don't know. I don't do readings like that. It's all divine timing. And wouldn't you know till when you can get selected? They didn't send an email about that? Okay, Carla Duarte said, thank you so much. You're right. I think this is a chance that I may not come again soon, and I'm going to get it now. Awesome! I love that, Carla. Zen V7H says hi. Zen V7H says, does Derek think he is superior? Does Derek think he is superior? Asking for Zen. Zen wants to know, does Derek think he is superior? Thank you. I don't know if he thinks he's superior, but he thinks he's willing to fight for what he has more. He's willing to give his all more than most people. He's willing to do what it takes to get what he wants. But he doesn't have anything up his sleeves. Like, he's not doing anything sneaky. He's being true to himself. He's just working really hard. But I don't think he thinks he's superior. I think that's his work ethic. Or, I mean, I don't even know if this person it works with you, but I feel like that he's going to put in anything that he wants to get what he wants. And he's willing to work that way. Okay, Zen V7H says, how does John feel for me? What is the energy between John and Zen? Shuffling for Zen regarding John. What is the energy there, Spirit? What is the energy between John and Zen, please? Are you sure there's energy between you guys? Nothing's coming out. Is there energy? There we go. Okay, so we have the Three of Cups in reverse. I feel like that maybe, does he know your friends or people that you hang out with? Because I feel like he doesn't really like your friends that much, or your friend group. Or maybe he doesn't like the way your friends treat you. Oh, but he has no emotional connection towards you either. With the King of Cups in reverse. Jazz says, will my Uncle Emilio call me today for my birthday? And what is coming in for me this week? Well, Uncle Emilio, call Jazz. I can't really answer yes or no questions, so I feel like he may, because it's your birthday. So he's putting you as a priority. I feel like that's his energy, King of Swords. So I feel like he's putting you as a priority. So I believe, yes, he will call. And what's coming in for me this week, Jazz asked. So what's coming towards Jazz for this week, for her birthday week? What is coming in for Jazz for this week? Shuffling for Jazz. You're being, there's something that's going on behind the scenes. No surprises with this card, with the Page of Cups in reverse. But I'm seeing this lack of confidence for you. There's a lack of confidence. I feel like you're not very confident with how things are turning out right now. But you have to be mindful that things aren't going to stay the way they are right now. The universe is working on something for you in your greatest good. So you have to trust that energy. Okay, thank you, Jazz. Spring 28.07. Zane thoughts for Hera. What are Zane's thoughts for Hera? What are Zane's thoughts for Hera after receiving her message? Zane's thoughts for Hera after receiving her message. Zane's thoughts for Hera, please. Zane's thoughts for Hera. Thank you. I feel like he's warming up to you. I mean, we have the Chariot. Well, first we have the Knight of Swords in reverse, which means he was very cold, or most of the time this person's like logical, cold, like they are very matter of fact. Not cold, but very matter of fact. They don't play around too much. But I feel like with this in reverse, you're getting him his walls to break down, and he's liking the conversations. He wants to come towards you and maybe build something with you. Thank you, Spring 28.07. Izzy XP7QO says, will S break no contact in February? Will S break no contact in February? Shuffling for Izzy. I do feel like there's going to be some kind of healing connection with this Five of Pentacles in reverse. It's going to be healing for either one of you, but I feel like there is going to be some kind of connection. Zen says, was Leo bullying yesterday? Was Leo bullying yesterday? I do believe that there was some sort of confrontation, but it was like they were picking on somebody who wasn't even on the same playing field. We have a king versus a knight here, looking them dead in the eye. Well, of course, who do you think is going to win? The king. So there might have been bullying somebody that they had no place bullying. They weren't on equal grounds at all. And I feel like that's what made them feel tough, is because they were like older or bigger than this knight here. So I do feel like there was some kind of bullying going on. And the other person was trying to stand up for themselves. Look, they both had this. They have a joust here. They have their sword ready to go at each other. I mean, this person wasn't backing down, but this person isn't a king. Like, the king is going to win. Although this person's all armored up, ready. They were ready. All right. So Izzy says hi. Hello. Zoya Faruqi 6070 says hi. Hello. Scorpio 1180 says hello, beautiful. Hello, beautiful back. What is Gemini's energy towards me currently? What is Gemini's energy towards Scorpio? What is Gemini's energy towards Scorpio? Shuffling for Scorpio. What is Gemini's energy towards Scorpio? The person that Scorpio is thinking about. What's their energy? Thank you. I feel like they're getting some kind of enlightenment. Now, they were in their head, okay? I feel like they had a lot of anxiety. There was a lot of anxiety. I feel like this might be between the both of you. A lot of anxiety. You're in your heads. You're overthinking stuff. Maybe you had to pull back from each other and detach. But I do feel like there was some kind of enlightenment here. And you guys, like, this is, they're manifesting. You're manifesting each other. This is I mean, you're manifesting each other. You're trying to alchemize this. But somebody has to take the first step. Thank you, Scorpio. Zoya Faruqi. How will my future husband be? I started the reading saying I don't know. Because so many factors can change between now and when you have your future husband. And I mean, you keep asking over and over again. So I see a good energy coming in, and you need to remain present and stop thinking about your future husband and remain present in this energy so that the energy can come towards you and you actually meet your future husband. So stop getting ahead of yourself and remain present. Thank you, Zoya. Shadan Sajitsha says hello. Well, hello. Oh. Jazz says, will I see my psychic mentor, Christina? I don't know what that means. And with my current energy. Jazz, I don't know what you're talking about. I'll answer the first question. I don't know what the second part means. Wouldn't you know if you're going to see your psychic mentor? Don't you have to make an appointment? What's going on with Jazz's energy and this Christina? You got to make her a priority, and then you'll see her. Okay, Jazz asked, does my grandmother, Jenny Romero, have any messages for me? She's passed over. Does Jazz have any messages from Grandma Jenny? Thank you. Any messages from Grandma Jenny? Thank you. Something's going to be revealed. And it's going to be very satisfying for you. You're welcome, Starry Night. Thank you, Jazz. Thank you, Starry Night. Thank you, Helga. Southern Girl Dereal 1609 says, hello. What is the energy from Joshua towards Trina? What is the energy from Joshua towards Trina? Guys, don't forget to click on like and subscribe. Also hit that notification bell. That's going to let you know when I'm going live or posting new readings. Okay, so we have... I see a lot of missed opportunity. The opportunity is not there. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse as well. The opportunities aren't there for you. Not right now, anyway. Oh, Navi, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you. Navid Anjum says, what's coming into Wahid's life, please? What's coming into Wahida's life, please? Coming into... Thank you. Ooh. A big change is coming. Okay, they need to start picking better opportunities and ignoring the opportunities that spirit or their higher power is putting in front of them. Because if they don't change the cycle they're in right now, they're going to have a tower moment when a lot of things are going to change. I feel like there might be some people you need to cut off, or some ties that need to be cut or severed. Or maybe this is a divine feminine in your life asking you to cut these, or this could be you, to cut these energetic ties. Because if something doesn't change, the universe is going to make it change. Thank you so much. Aunt Rose says, what is Mauricio's energy towards me currently? Aunt Rose wants to know about Mauricio's. Maurici. I'm saying that wrong. I apologize. Aunt Rose wants to know what is Mauricio's. I think that's it. Mauricio's energy towards me. What is Mauricio's energy towards Aunt Rose? What is the energy there, Spirit, asking for Aunt Rose? Thank you. Ooh, the Tower again. Change is coming in, I'm telling you. Guys, in the next 2 weeks, a lot of things are going to be revealed. A lot of truths are going to be told. This is the last 2 weeks of the snake, year of the snake, before the year of the horse starts. So it's the last time for the snake to shed its skin before moving on. So these next 2 weeks are going to be filled with revelations. We had the Tower and the Three of Pentacles. So they want to work together on something with you. And that might cause a lot of change in your life. Or maybe this change is going to happen. This Tower moment is going to happen, and it's going to force you guys to work together as a unit. So take that as it resonates. Lauren W8K says, thank you, Sarah B. Oh, you're welcome. Could you kindly let me know what the character will be like? What is Lauren's person's character going to be like? I feel like they're going to be very loyal and family oriented, very protective. I just heard, see how like this person is protecting their partner behind this? It's like they're secretive. They want to keep their home matters at home. There's going to be certain things that you share together that are not secretive, but like, you know, family stuff. They want to go through it with you. They want to see how he has his arm around, like they're protecting. He's protecting her. You're going to have some rough times, but it's nothing that they're not going to want to shield you from. Thank you, Lauren. Prabha asks, do you see Richard talking to me again the way he used to? Is Richard going to talk to Prabha the way he used to? Are things going to get better between them? Things going to get better between Prabha and Richard. What is the energy there? What's the energy or the energy is, we got the Six of Cups in reverse. The energy is for you to remain present. Is there anything else, Spirit? You may have a new opportunity coming in for you with this King of Pentacles energy, but you need to remain present. You might not know what you did to him, but there might be a reason why you need to disconnect. Maybe your higher power needed for you guys to disconnect so this person can come in and connect with you. Thank you, Prabha. Simran said thank you. You're welcome. Cyan says, hey B, what's coming my way? Let's see. What is with these towers coming out? I'm telling you. These next 2 weeks, I was telling everybody at work. Of course, they look at me like I'm crazy. But the next 2 weeks are going to be a doozy. Things are going to start coming out of nowhere. That are things that are going to be revealed, are going to be coming out of nowhere. And people are going to be besides themselves, and things that they're going to have to work through. Not just on maybe like a family level. They might have to do some family, you know, working things out, but on a community level, on a friendship level, there's going to be a lot of things revealed, a lot of growth over the next 2 weeks. Lessons is what I just heard. Because we have to take whatever's coming in, whatever's going to be revealed, and learn from it. But there's so much energy right now. So we have the Tower coming in for you, Cyan. There's going to be changes. And we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like there might be like a divine masculine that might let you down, or this could be actually somebody coming to you asking you for a loan. Or something about money. I feel like this changes your view of this person. Like it's kind of like you look at them, what you used to look at them as like somebody that you would manifest. Now it's like you're looking at them as unstable. So keep an eye out for that. Keep your boundaries up is what I just heard. I just feel like this person is going to, this could be like a family member or somebody going through something who might ask you for a loan or for some kind of support in something. And I feel like you're not going to feel comfortable doing it. You're not going to feel comfortable giving it your attention. You have to set your boundaries. Thank you, Cyan. Viraj says, I'm talking to Shitrangana. Will she become my friend with benefits? Okay, what's the energy between Viraj and Shitrangana? What is the energy there, Spirit? I got the Lovers in reverse. Now, that doesn't mean that that's bad. It just means that this may be her choice. Like, you know, is she going to become friends with benefits? Well, that's up to her. I certainly can't make that decision. But I feel like you're holding on to this to see what happens. feel like you're both holding on to see what happens, where it's going. Excuse me. Viraj Aurora again says, is Tanuja in a relationship, or can I try being with her? What's the energy with Tanuja's relationship status? What is Tanuja's relationship status? Asking for Viraj. Tanuja's relationship status, asking for Viraj. I feel like she's single. This is the card of being single. So I do feel like she is single. Mr. Black Eyes 885. Will I be treated decently today? Will Mr. Black Eyes be treated decently today? Shuffling for Mr. Black Eyes. Will Mr. Black Eyes be treated decently today? I'm going to go with yes. I feel like there is a light that you give off. I don't know if you even realize that you give off this light. I do see that you've been going through some rough times, though, with this 5 of Swords. But I feel like now people are respecting you more. I feel like it's because of the way you handled yourself, or are handling yourself. I do feel like you've learned a lot of lessons and maybe have taught people a lot of lessons along the way. But I do feel like you are giving this light. So I do feel like you're going to be treated decently, yes. Thank you, Mr. Black Eyes. Viraj Aurora says, will me and Nipur get reunited? Will there be a reunion between Viraj and Nipur? What's the energy there, Spirit? No, I do not believe there will be. This is the energy of being single. They are not coming back. Raj says, career guidance for me. Spirit, what's coming in for Raj's career? I feel like you might be asked to partner up with somebody, or be on a team. Something's coming in regarding a team or working with somebody. Maybe you're changing departments and working on a different team. I feel like that's not going to go over very well with you, though. Whatever change this is happening for you, it's not going to go over well. Initially, at least, you're not going to like the change. Eileen Baruby, hello, how are you? Okay, so we have new sub. You don't have to say new sub every time. Wahida's life, what is coming? What is coming into Wahida's life, Spirit? I feel like either you're out of work or you stopped working with a certain group of people. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Like you feel like you're stuck in a rut. Like nothing's progressing for you. And when that happens, you got to look at yourself and why this energy is being so stagnant. What are you surrounding yourself with? You feel like everything's okay, but there's something that is in your energy that is causing you to be stagnant. There's no progression here. So you have to take a deep dive into yourself to figure out how you can move forward and get out of this energy of stagnation and move forward. Mr. Black Eye says, I just want to be treated like the person that they experienced deserves to be treated decently. I get that. I feel like that's how we all want to be treated. That they experienced. That they experienced. I'm not sure what that means. I just want to be treated like the person that they experienced deserves to be treated. So somebody experienced you and then treated you negatively. That sucks. That's pretty shitty. I'm so sorry to hear that. Like, I wonder if people were trolling you because I feel like people have a lot more balls when they're behind a screen. I just never understood that. Like, why say anything? Like, just keep scrolling. If you don't agree or don't like something, then what's the point of putting that negative energy out there? It never made sense to me, to be perfectly honest with you. But clearly, obviously, I'm in a different mindset than people who are targeting, literally targeting. Speaking of bullies, somebody asked a bullying question earlier, like literally bullying other people. Like, why? Does that make you feel good? No, spread some sunshine on somebody else's page that you like. Like, if you don't like the person you're following, then unfollow them. Go spread some sunshine on somebody's page that you do like and you do care about and you do respect. I just don't understand. I don't understand. And I'm so sorry that you're experiencing that. May Back Audie says hi. Well, hello. Spring 2807 says, I appreciate it and I claim this beautiful message from Divine. Oh, thank you. Thank you for joining us, Spring. Mr. Black Eyes 885 says, I don't even need anything like that. I just want to be treated fairly. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. I think that's all anybody wants, is to be treated fairly. That's what's so wrong with everything happening in the world today. People aren't being treated fairly. Other people are walking literally all over other people because a tyrant has made it so. I'm so sorry. Okay, Spring says, may I ask what's coming for me in career in 2026. Shuffling for spring 2807. May I ask what is coming in career? Shuffling for spring 2807's career. What is coming in? Okay, Spirit's saying you got to get off your butt and start making some, putting yourself out there, making some changes. Spirit, what do you mean about making changes? Taking down your guard, trusting yourself, knowing that you're worthy enough to move forward. Maybe there's a direction that you, or a goal that you have career-wise, knowing that you are deserving of it and you're ready, but you're the only one who could put down this guard. Southern Girl Dereel asks, hello, did Andrea and Tiara block me from getting the job at Coastal Care Partner? What is the energy between Dereel with Andrea and Tiara? Yes, they are keeping you in a cycle. They kept you from walking away. Yes, they did. Anything else, Spirit? Yep. They didn't want to see you win. They didn't want to see your pursuit for better things happen. So they kept you exactly where you are. Dahlia Boo says, is anything going to be revealed? If so, what? Dahlia Boo wants to know what's going to be revealed. What's going to be revealed for Dahlia Boo? What's going to be revealed for Dahlia Boo? Don't forget to click on like and subscribe, guys. Okay, ooh. There is going to be something revealed for sure. Somebody's hiding something. I feel like there's some kind of new path that you need to get started on. This is not a path that you're going to be excited about, though, at first. But it is going to be for your greatest good. You have to trust. You have to trust that you're ready to do it with this Hermit in reverse. You're ready to go out. You have all the coping skills. You've been trained. You know what you're doing to move on to the next phase. But you're not happy about it. I mean, change is scary for everybody. So yeah, not everybody loves when somebody comes in and says, okay, this is happening now. Not everybody is going to love that. But there's a new path coming in for you. So hopefully you have enough courage to take that offer of whatever it is, whatever the opportunity may be. Dahlia Boo wants to know what kind of advice does Spirit or her higher power have for her. What kind of advice? I just heard celebrate as often as you can. Even the little victories, celebrate. Celebrate often. Even if they're little wins, make a big deal out of it. We get this one life. Be your own cheerleader. Celebrate yourself. You're worth it. but that's your advice. Dashunya 2020. I can't read that. Dashunya. I'm sorry, I can't read that. I was hoping there was like a translator or something, but I can't. I don't know what that says. I apologize, Dashunya. Dahlia Boo also says, can I have an energy read for me? What is coming into Dahlia Boo's energy, please? Like, I see this, there's a new, all I keep seeing is this new road for you. We have this, something's going to be revealed. Whatever's hidden right now is going to be revealed to you. And it's not something you want to do. Your guard is very up against this. But you are being asked to take on this journey, to put yourself out there. It's coming into your energy. I mean, that's almost the same exact cards, and you see me shuffling. So there's definitely going to be an energy of change coming in for you, moving forward on a different path. So thank you, Dahlia Boo. Jazz says, thank you for everything, B. You're welcome, Jazz. Scorpio says, thank you so much for your time and energy. Thank you. Lauren says, thank you. Mia Moore says, does Libra love me? Mia Moore is asking regarding the Libra in her life. What is the energy there regarding the Libra in her life and herself? What is the energy, Spirit? What's the energy there between this Libra? Thank you. I don't really see that there's a connection here. Like, even on the elementary level. Can you tell me more about this Libra in Mia Moore's life? What's the energy between them? We have Justice in the reverse. So I feel like something is not working out with you guys. Mia Moore wants to know, does this Libra miss her? How is that energy? Does this Libra in Mia Moore's life miss her? No, I feel like they're taking other opportunities. And they're going out. Mia Moore asked, how does Brown feel about me for real? How does Brown feel about Mia Moore? How does Brown feel about Mia Moore? How does Brown feel about Mia Moore? Thank you. Ooh. Ooh. They like you. There's a lot of energy there between you guys. I feel like it feels like you've known each other for a long time. And this person pulls you back to the present. When you're together, it's like there's a good connection, a good energy. Good energy here. Thank you, Mia Moore. Catwoman asks, did you see me connecting? Do you see me connecting with JJ in the future? Asking for Catwoman, L8J. What's going on with JJ and Catwoman? JJ and Catwoman, please. I feel like there hasn't been any kind of communication, and I don't think there will be. This isn't working out. No communication. Catwoman says hello. Hi. Catwoman also says, what did Jordan mean by the last sentence he told me? What did Jordan mean by the last sentence he told me? There's some kind of choices that need to be made. However, I do feel like there was a miscommunication. We have swords in reverse. It's like he needed to make a decision before they left or something, is what I'm getting. And they chose to protect the energy. I don't know what that, if that means anything to you. Does Jordan want to come in my country to see me when he has time? Does Jordan want to come in to see Catwoman in her country? Does Jordan want to come in to see Catwoman in her country? The universe is working on something there. You have to trust the universe. Divine timing. Starry Night says, why does Joseph keep disappearing on me? What is going on with Joseph? Why does he keep disappearing? No, this is the Seven of Swords, which is all about manipulation and lies. And could this person be lying to you? How well do you know this person? Manipulative? Narcissistic? How is Joseph going to feel if Starry Night messages him? What would be the energy there? It's good energy there. Of course, that's going to feed a narcissist's ego. So, of course, it's going to be good energy. I feel like this person's like not good energy. This guy, Joseph, I mean, you would know better than I, but I'm not getting a good energy from this Joseph. I mean, it paused me. Like, that's how much, like, I was like, but I feel like he's going to love that you message him. Of course he is. Who wouldn't want to hear from you, Starry Night? Who? Shy Manta says, hi, dear. Can I get a future? Nope. I can give you a current career guidance, please. because I'm not a fortune teller. I don't read the future. I can only read the very near future. Like that's within like a week, 2 weeks, perhaps. You know, energy is so fluid. It's constantly shifting. Looks like you are stuck in some kind of stagnant energy with your career. You are not moving forward. I feel like you've asked to move forward. Yeah, and nothing is working. Look at that. You are stuck. You have to get out of the stagnant energy before you can move anywhere with your career. Starry Night says, what would get my mother to stop abusing me? Oh my gosh. What would get Starry's mother to stop abusing her? Factors. Disconnecting. Stop being emotionally connected. Yep. Start paying attention to other things rather than her. Disconnect emotionally. I know that's hard with your mom, though. Mizanor says hi. Starry Night says, what area would I become a multi-millionaire in? You have to go and find out what you love doing. I think I had said that earlier. Go find what you love doing in the overall energy. You might want to look at the first, like, what was it, 25 minutes or so of the reading and rewatch it, because I was talking about just that. Figuring out what you want to do, getting out of your head. If there's something that you've never experienced before, experience it. Because, you know, you never know what you're going to be good at. You never know what's going to excite you. So keep experiencing new things and friends, I guess. Wesley Bradbury says, is Shara pregnant with me? Is Shara pregnant with Wesley's baby, I guess? I don't really answer pregnancy questions. Is this your girlfriend? Because I do feel like she's going from being single to being in a couple. But that's all the energy I have. I don't really answer pregnancy questions. I actually said that in the beginning of the reading as well. Okay, there's about 6 minutes left. Catwoman says hi. Azuru Dinkon says hi. Dahlia Boo says thank you, you're welcome. As Harudinkan 4222 says, is Yasmin betrayed with Azar? Is Yasmin betrayed with Azar? Any chance of a reunion? What is going on between Yasmin and Azar? Can you give me the... Okay, so we have this, definitely a masculine energy here. I feel like this person might be hiding a lot of things, or There's something going on with this person where they are really respected and cared about, but they're not very deep, at least not on the surface. What's going on with Yasmin and Azar? Is there a chance of a reunion? Thank you. We have the Ace of Cups. So I do feel like there is a chance. Definitely is a chance. Your cup, somebody's cup is overflowing with love and the idea of a connection. All right, so Abhikra Shinat. What is feelings and intentions of Kalai towards Abhi? We are in less contact. What is the feelings between Kalai and Abhi regarding Kalai and Abhi? I feel like they're trying to cut you off because they don't think it's going to work out. We have the Page of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles here. Slow moving energy, so it might be like a slow, they just might be a slow mover. I do feel like there's worry. They might be overthinking. They want to learn more about you. Azar Rudin Khan says, when my financial problems will solve. When are financial issues going to get better for Azar? I'm a big believer in divine timing, so don't really answer when questions. Yeah, the Star reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse. I feel like there's some kind of disconnection. A disconnection. So I don't know about when, but I do feel like there's nothing's getting better soon. We have the Star in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Shymanta says Bobby's feelings for me. You're stuck in a cycle with this person. Something needs to end there. But I feel like you're stuck in a cycle. I don't know if this person is a good fit for you. I feel like you're willing to watch things unfold to see how things play out, but I do feel like we have a lot of swords in reverse right now, so I feel like there's miscommunication. I feel like there's lack of clarity. I don't know about marrying this person, if that's even on the table, because I don't know if I can trust this energy. All right, that's where I am going to leave things. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate everybody. Um, and yeah, so I am going to try to come on either Tuesday or Wednesday. I have a really busy week coming up, so I'll do my best, see what I can do, but I do want to connect with you before Thursday when I go live again, so I'll figure something out. All right, so I hope that this reading resonated with you. I hope it helped. And for those of you who missed the collective part of the reading, go back and watch it. It was really, really a good one this time. All right, so thank you so much, and I look forward to the next time I see you. Bye.